bring Bay Street into the bar. BNN Bloomberg's David George-Cosh has more on a stock market-themed establishment.
So every day on BNN Bloomberg, we focus on stock movers, the gainers, the decliners. But here at a new bar in Toronto that's set to open today on Friday, this is CKTL Co, or CKTL in ticker parlance. And joining me today is Kushal Shah, one of the co-owners of this establishment. And they have a very unique concept where you can actually buy drinks and the price changes depending on the interest or the lack of interest in it. Well, how does this work exactly?
So it all depends on the demand and supply, actually like a stock market. When someone is buying one X item of the drink, then the prices of the Y gonna go down and the price of X gonna go up with a certain percentage. Same happened with cocktails, beer, draft beer, bottled beer, as well as on red wine and white wine.
So how many drinks would have to be purchased before that influences a move in its price?
Even if it's like one drink, but if someone is buying one drink and another one is buying another cocktail, then both of that price is going to go up. But whoever is not buying the third cocktail, that price is going to go down. It's going to work. Even if you buy one drink, it's going to go up by like certain cents. If you're buying two drinks, then the price is going to go with like almost double. Even say like if you're buying one cocktail, the price is going to go up by 25 cents. If you're buying two, then it's going to go up by 50 cents. But whatever you are paying is the maximum price you can see in the menu.
Okay.
So the price is not going to go beyond that price point, what is there in the menu. So it's whether it's green, whether it's red, there's always a deal.
And what about market crashes? Obviously on the stock market, there's typically days where we're seeing a big plunge in stock prices. Do you have the same thing here?
No, we don't have any kind of like a market crash. We only have, this is more like a stock market theme. So we don't have any kind of like a market crash, like a 50% off or something like that. It's going to be always a deal. Sometimes it's a good deal, sometimes it's better, sometimes it's not good.
No, inflation is a big part of the Canadian economy nowadays. We're talking about how there's record high inflation, how that's influencing how people are buying groceries or people are buying homes, for example. Was that in mind when you were designing this bar and focusing on changing prices depending on demand?
Not really. This is more like a fun concept. We want to bring this to the financial district because if you talk about the Bay Street, then TSX is gonna come in your mind. So we would love to bring this concept to the Bay Street. Basically, there's the reason we think about this concept to bringing into downtown Toronto.
And in terms of the return to work, obviously, following the pandemic, we're keeping a very close eye on how people are returning back to the office. And these offices here on Bay Street, they're not full. People are still working from home.
Right.
Do you have any consideration or concern that perhaps there may not necessarily be a big enough clientele or customer base to draw in these days as you're opening this new bar?
Right. So like a lot of people are coming back to normal. A lot of offices are getting filled now. There's like a mandatory 4 days, 5 days of working environment coming back to the normal. I think that's the reason we are getting busier day by day because people started coming back to office and we are trying to get that crowd to our customer. So I won't say that the people are not coming back to office. They are definitely coming back to office, and that's the reason. Like we clearly see that gain, and that's the reason we decided to move ahead with Toronto Downtown.
So you essentially decided that this is going to work because we do see the trend of more people coming back
to normal. Yeah.